to a session where you are gonna get it all in a short period of time. If you want to get in shape or maybe just want a helping hand to stay in shape, then this session is for you to do. You are going to bring a set of dumbbell, you're going to bring a band. It can either be a booty band like this or it can be a band like this, which you're going to wrap around above your knees. So this is how it's going to be. You're going to do a little bit of warm up and then you're going to meet me here with your equipment. The first block, we have 4 exercises. One of the 4 exercises we are doing a bit short of breath, but all of the exercises are going to be targeting a lower body. So 3 strength exercises and 1 getting short of breath. Then we're going to do a little sequence of 30 seconds on and 10 seconds doing the same exercises, which is going to be a pulse sequence. Then we're going to move up to an upper body part where we're still going to alternate between strength and short of breath, and we're going to use our dumbbells for that one. And then we're going to finish the whole thing off with a work where we are targeting our core and our ab area. Work for 30 seconds and 10 seconds. But don't mind the setup. I promise you, if you stay put till the end, you will get a full body workout where you are going to use body weight, dumbbells and a band, and I'll make sure that you are getting in an even better shape than before that you started this session. So go grab your equipment and do a little bit of warm up and meet me here ready to hit this one together. So let's go for that one. You are warmed up, and for the first block you're going to use your dumbbells and you're going to put that booty band or the other band just around above your knees. So we're going to work for 1 minute and 15 seconds for the next exercise. First exercise, we're going to rest our dumbbells on top of our shoulders, going in for a squat and a hip extension alternative leg. And as promised in the beginning, I will show you the next exercise when we have the 15 seconds of a rest period. So dumbbells up on top, and you can go without, of course, and we are going to push buttocks back. So keep your chest up, and we're going to squeeze and feel the connection in our glute muscles. So pushing weight back on our heels and bring that leg up for a straight position and stay up nice and tall. And as we are lowering down, our ab tend to pop out, but try to squeeze it in and stay connected with that core area as well. So we have a 1 minute work frame, so you're just gonna do the best possible quality, feel it all the way through, so it doesn't matter how many repetitions you get to do, especially not at the beginning on your fitness journey, but just that you can engage and feel the muscle along the way. So keep it with the good quality all the way through. So pushing back and stay up nice and tall, and get an equal amount on each leg. So get that final leg up and squeeze. Dumbbells out to the side. We are gonna do a pump here. So we are pumping for 2, jumping up for 2. And we're gonna alternate between that for 1 minute. So keep it nice and low for the pump. So pushing back, jumping up, pushing back, jumping up. And you can always keep it going. You can always just stay put and do the pumping and up on your toes, doing the squeeze. So avoid pushing your hip forward. Keep it nice and straight here with a little bit of extension in your lower back. So pushing down, up for 2. And this is the only pulse sequence in this first block. So try to raise your heart rate, pushing back, getting it up. And I know for a pulse sequence, it might be a little bit too long, not too long, but long for a 1 minute work frame. That's why you can do a little bit extra of pumping if you find it too long. So pushing it up, bring that buttocks back, and up we go. Bring your dumbbells, and we're gonna lie down doing a glute bridge. So dumbbells nice and tight up here, feet together, and we are gonna go up, separating knees on our way up. So pushing out to the side. So from the starting position, we still have knees apart, but just moving a little bit further out to the side. No hyperextension is done in your lower back. You are gonna feel the squeeze pushing out to the side. So make sure you can feel that in both your glute max area and medius, which is on the little bit more on the side of the hip. So easing off in your upper body so you have some energy for that part for block number 2. So bring it up and slowly down again. Connect with your pelvic floor. You might as well do that. Engage your pelvic floor. Makes it a lot nicer doing the jumping exercises when you have a good functional working pelvic floor. Not a lot of people mention it, but we all have it, men and women. Squeeze and slowly down. Dumbbells out to the side for the 4th exercise. Turning around, doing a single leg hip thruster. Hands underneath your hips, and we are gonna go up, pushing up and down. So bring that knee a bit out to the side so you feel the pressure against the band. If possible, you are not going all the way down. We are not going straight up, but we are gonna push one leg out to the side and try to keep both knees up all the way through. If it feels more comfortable, hands underneath your head, you just do that. I feel more comfortable, hands underneath my hips. And if it's too much to stay up here, you're just gonna go up, squeezing and push out to the side in an alternative knee. Because we're gonna stay for another 15 seconds, engaging your core area, ease off your lower back, nose pointing down, easing off your neck. Feel the tightness in your glutes, yes. And you started with the right and you finish off with the left, I hope. For back to exercise number 1, doing the squat and the hip extension. So bring buttocks back and squeezing, pushing down. So make sure that you go all the way down, knees behind toes, lifting up, and as you go up, squeezing your glute muscle, you're engaging with your core area as well. Not doing this, but try to keep it in a straight leg. Squeezing, take your time to feel that movement. And as we go down, chin tend to pop out. You are just gonna keep that chin in, staying up tall. Feel the squeeze. It's not gonna happen by itself. You need to be focused. Up we go. 10 more seconds. Try to get down in that 90-degree angle in your knee. And if you have a knee issue, you can always keep it going up here, not doing the squat position. So dumbbells out to the side, ready for the 2 pump, or maybe 4, whatever fits you the best, and up for the 2 jump squat. Only pulse exercise in this block. Pushing, pushing, jumping up, push, push, lifting. So stay in a position where you are able to keep that band up above your knees. So getting in here, whoopty, you're just gonna stay up nice. And that just tends to make sure that you are keep the squeeze in your glutes. Lifting up. Pumping, move up. Squeezing. So that a little bit extra of targeting our heart rate when we do the jumping movements. Pump, pump, lifting up. Yep, lying down, dumbbells on top of your hips here, so you get the weight from the dumbbells. Knees squeezed out to the side from the beginning. And up we go, pushing out to the side, slowly down again. And try to fit for a good position with your dumbbell. So keep knees out to the side, but just move them a little bit further out as we go up. Squeeze and make sure you're protecting your lower back by getting your core work done. should feel it every single movement. Out to the side, bring it back down again. Ease off your neck, shoulders. Great. Dumbbells away for the frog lift. So up and around. Hands where it's best for you. Lift up knees and push out to the side. So we are not just moving up and down, we are moving out to the side. So you can feel it here in your glute area. Resting head. Squeezing, pushing out. So just by lifting up knees, we need to engage our glute muscle, and then we just top it like the cherry on the top, pushing out to the side. Equal amount on each leg, push out and back in. Yep, we are in for that final block. Dumbbells up on top for some extra weight on that lower body, and we are going for the squat to the hip extension. So let's do that one. Final round, squeeze, pushing straight back. Bring it up. Just like imagine you're kicking your heel towards something behind you, squeezing. Pushing down both legs, stay up nice and tall. Inhale, and no surprise, exhale. Final round, and we only have 15 seconds left. Oops. I hope you're struggling a little bit by now, or else you need to be even more focused on getting the squeeze done. Equal amount. Booyah. Yep. In for the pump and for the jump squat. So do remember, when we have completed this block, we are going for that pump, and bring it up. We're gonna do that short passage of some heart rate, and we're gonna move on for our upper body. So try to feel the squeeze. You know, we're gonna do a shoot up for 30 seconds, 10 in just a few seconds, and then we are gonna go for some biceps and triceps work, so you can feel that you have completed a full body workout, which you actually have when you've been doing this one. Jumping up, push, squeezing. Keep good quality, knees behind toe. Jumping high into the sky. Yep, lie down. Knees pushed out to the side, and ease off. Upper body. Pushing up. So when we are lying down, we can feel that little extension in our lower back, and then we're gonna push it up and back in again. Knees out to the side, connect with pelvic floor. An excellent way of get some pelvic floor work done. So I know women loves booty work, but it's also very important for all you men because it's our powerhouse. This is where we are gonna keep it safe. It's the bottom of the house where you need to be strong so you can support your pelvic and your spine, and ready to push up and to the side. Squeeze, push it out. So movement up and out. Keep it up there with the squeeze and then just that slight push out to the side. Yep, this is a final exercise in that first block, and we are going for a little bit of a water break right after here, and then we continue with the 30 seconds work and 10 seconds. Keep it up. I am having an eye on you. Just do it, or if it's too much, go down with one knee and try to keep the movement all the way through. Just do the modification, and then without knowing it, you're just doing it. When you come back, you could do this completely from start to beginning. Beautiful. So take band off, and I'm gonna change the time frame. Always good to do some variation. So we are gonna hit it for a 30 seconds on and 10 seconds off. So we are not going as low as a jump squat. We are gonna push our glute buttocks back, pushing it up. And do mind, hands are staying on top of our shoulders, pushing arms up. So this is what we're gonna do for 30 seconds, 10 seconds off, and then we're gonna do it 3 rounds. So let's go before we get all cold, and we are pushing it back. So chest is up, chin is in, hands up above shoulders, and bring it up here. Only working for 30 seconds because now we're working half the amount of time as just before. So try to get the intensity up with 50%. If this is too much, you can do some jogging on the spot. You can do your favorite dance move if you want to, as long as you just keep it going. So bring it up for this first round out of 3. Inhale, exhale, pushing it up. Yes, ready for our second round. So biceps, triceps, upper body work coming up in just a few. So this is an excellent way just to push that intensity a bit up, getting shorter breath. You know, it's just not just always just about low percentage of body fat. It's also about that you can run after your kids, that you can get that bus you're almost missing, and so on. So staying with a good heart and lung function is the way to go. Keep it in here, or you can always go jumping up and down and just do what it takes. Do some boxing, jumping, wherever. Just get affected on your breathing. So pushing it up, pushing it back. So you are gonna do this because you only had 24 seconds left and you completed 3 rounds. We're gonna grab those dumbbells in just a few seconds. So push it for you, for me, and for everybody else joining us in this session. You are not suffering alone. I'm here with you. Push it up and down. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and give yourself a high five. Give me a high five. Put this to a stop and returning to the 1 minute work. Get some water, grab your dumbbells, and I am ready to go along. So we are moving in for that triceps. We're gonna do a biceps curl straight into a triceps kickback. So we are going up, straight position, leaning a bit forward, pushing it down. So both front and back of our arms in one exercise. So time is counting down, working for 1 minute, and shoulders are back, and let's go. So bring it up leaning forward, kick it back. Straight up here, engage your core. So please notice when I'm leaning forward, I'm not doing a flexion in my upper body. I am going for that straight position even though I'm going forward. So bring it up and bring it back with a nice proud position. So you can feel the muscle work along the spine as well. 30 seconds, so equal amount front and back of our arm. Inhaling and exhaling. Squeezing slowly back. Shoulders down. And all focused on feel your arms front and back. 5 more seconds. Get the same amount on front and back. Yep. Put your dumbbells out. Now we're gonna do a burpee. The first one we're gonna do with a push-up. The second one with no push-up. So you're gonna alternate between no push-up and a push-up. So jumping out and back in again. So up we go to a push-up, jumping in, up again, and no push-up. Go for the push-up. And squeeze and go with no push-up. So keep it on, keep it moving. Do remember we are doing the jumping up, the pushing back, the hands down from the squat position, not straight legs, and into the position. So if you heard me break this down several times before, you're just gonna hit it hard with the push-up and knowing that you know what to do. So one with the push-up, one without. Squeezing slowly down. And you can always go with the push-up on your knees, jumping down, knees down, push up, back in, and jump forward. So keep your position between, I'm saying it over and over again, people tend to do this, stay out in a good position so you can do the hip movement up and down. Bring dumbbells, we are gonna go for a 2 standing up row, squatting down in here, doing a renegade row, each arm back in again. So bring it back here, squatting down, jumping out, right arm, left arm, and be focused by now. Jumping forward, squatting, pushing buttocks back before you're lifting up. So not lifting up from a straight position here. Squatting and bring it up and down, kick some ab work in as well. If this is too much, you stay put here, do the row, you can do it both arms, you can do it single arm, and you can go a little bit further up if you have a lower back issue. So all depending on where you are in your fitness journey. You know what, you're gonna work out for the rest of your life. You might as well just do it in the pace that you know you get the best, most out of your workouts. Yes. So in for some high knees just to ease off a bit of our upper body so we're ready to hit it off in round number 2. So high knees coming up, leaning back a bit and bring it up. Let those arms come into play and you can go with one knee at the time, and you can always do some jogging or walking on the spot as long as you just feel that you're affected on your breathing. Chin is in and chest is up. And you can always do a little bit of a turn facing me, facing the opposite side, just to make time go by a little bit faster, working up for that 1 minute. Arms are moving. You can always go into that modification. 4, 3, 2, yes. In for our first exercise, biceps and triceps all in one. Heart is beating like crazy in your chest. Bring it back. Front, bump, back. Inhaling, exhaling. No swinging movement, all controlled with that upper body movement. So go from a flex joint to extension, back again. So sort of like doing the extension as you are moving into that triceps kickback. 20 seconds. 10 more seconds, we can do that. That's 5 seconds on biceps, 5 seconds on triceps. Let's go for another one. And back, yes. Out to the side, ready for burpees. Every other, no push-up, just to keep that pace. Usually we slow down when we do the push-up. And go in for that push-up on knees or on toes. And as we go down here, no slacking in our lower back. Keep it up nice and straight, and if it's hard for you to do the controlled movement, just push your buttocks a little bit up and do the flexion in your hip joint. It doesn't matter as long as you're not bouncing back, hanging here. It's very uncomfortable for your lower back. Maybe not while you're doing it, just a few times, but over time, you can really bother your back, and that's not what we're interested in. We want to get stronger and not harming ourselves along the way. And that's also why we're not working out for hours and hours. You need to keep the energy and the intensity up, so you're kicking that metabolism, and we cannot do that for hours and hours. Don't let anybody tell you that it's possible. It's not. So we are going in for the 2 row and for the renegade row. Maybe if you did the standing up row first round, maybe you want to do the renegade row for the second round. Chest up, squatting into a nice position here. Bring it out to back and arm up. Up we go. Nose pointing down, and try to keep your hip as steady as possible. Buttocks is back before we're lifting up. And 2 here, 1 and 2. Squatting, jumping out, bring it up. Almost there. 10 more seconds. Bring it up, and here we are. Ready for high knees. So, I'm not trying to convince you that you don't get short of breath doing the strength part. You certainly are if you're pushing yourself hard. So, now we just get a little bit more short of breath. So, keep those knees coming up. And I'm telling you, I've been in this fitness part for so many years, and one of the most efficient way for me so far is to do that combination of getting short of breath and do the dumbbell work. But of course, we need to do the strength work as well. So challenge yourself doing different kind of workouts, and that is why it's great with YouTube. You can find so many different workout sessions. Just always be cautious that you feel it well in your stomach, that you can feel that it's all delivered with good quality. Yep, blah, blah, blah. Biceps, triceps. Final round. And shoulders are back. So in my daily life, working as a physiotherapist and of course group instructor and personal trainer, I often see exercises done with not that good quality. So what we need to do is sometimes we just need to slow down to get that technique in place. Or maybe we just have to get rid of the thought of everything has to be so heavy that we're not able to feel that muscle and mind connection. So sometimes it's also good to challenge yourself just doing a lighter weight and maybe some more repetition, kick in a 4th round instead of doing 3, just doing different kinds of intervals and weight of your dumbbells. Do some strength training. It is so important to support our joints all the way through, not only just to look good but also to feel good and be able to do all those activities in our daily life. So shoulders back, ready for that burpee to a push-up every 2nd round. Chest coming down, squeezing, so engage your core area here. And you can do the push-up on your knees. Our final round at only 25 seconds. Lift. And if you feel that you can do hours of work after this session, you need to push it a bit harder in those intervals. Row. So we need to do the row and we need to do the high knees, and then we completed our 2nd block. Squatting down, bring it out, pushing it up, nose down, squeezing. It's a great way to do some agility work. And if you don't have an issue with your balance, you don't think about it, but actually we put in some balance work as well. So that's a great way of training that part. When we were kids, we often just do all kinds of things challenging our balance, but as we get older, we tend to stop doing that. And then it's good to toss it in a workout, so we are getting that worked out as well. All the coordination, the pulse, the strength, the coordination, the flexibility, the balance. You can might as well get the full package in different workouts. Or do it here. So what is left for this session today is some ab work. So pushing it up, shoulders down, bring arms into play. Or get along here. So push it, push it, push it. My eyes are on you. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do your best. I know you are. So inhale, exhale. Remember, it starts up here. I can do just a little bit more, just a little bit. Chin is in, not bouncing with your head. Arms moving up and down. Only 5 more seconds. Yes. Great. So you're now gonna grab some water, and then you're gonna come back with me here. We are gonna change the time frame for the 30 seconds on and 10 seconds. So as said, We are starting out by doing a body twist, moving it up to a mountain climber cross under, and then we are going to turn around, doing a full sit-up with rotation. So pushing lower back down, up for a rotation, and back again. If it is possible, you keep your knees up all the way down, all the way through your legs up, or else you're just going to put them down. But I will show you that along the way. So you are ready on your plank position for a countdown, 10 seconds, only working 30 seconds. So get your mind in to feel the connection with your oblique muscle, your core muscle. So pushing down into center. You can do this on your knees, still doing the turn. Make sure that you are lifting up so you're lying just above your kneecap and not straight on your kneecaps. You should have a straight hip area as well. So still keep it straight, the hips here as well as up here. Only 30 seconds at the time. Inhaling and exhaling. Up for straight arms, mountain climber cross. Under, shoulders are back, only working 30 seconds at the time. So pushing it, turning and pushing your knees up towards the opposite arm. So let's do that twisting underneath ourselves. And pushing it up. Inhale and exhale. So a good way of finishing things up, doing some ab work. Yep, turn around. And of course, sometimes we need to start with the ab area. So ready for the full sit-up. Elbows coming towards opposite leg. So turning in, chin is in. Not bring it up with your head. Your neck is elongated and your chin is in. You're pushing your lower back down. You're squeezing in your ab and your pelvic floor. And do the movement in your core, not by swinging your arms. Yep. Turn around for second round. Ready for body twist. Up we go. You can always rest your head on your hands. And try to imagine yourself doing the engagement, and you're doing this in bare upper body, so get that nice tight feeling in your area. So oblique muscle are very good muscle along with the other in your core area to do that good functionality, so you can twist and turn around your torso doing daily activities and not harming your back. You can always, if you're a bit tired by now, you can go with a slow movement here. So all depending on where you are right now. Squeezing, inhale, exhale, turn, feel the movement. So make sure you get all the weight up on your arms so you are able to get those feet moving. Turn around, legs up, and let's go for a turn. Pushing lower back down. Chin is in. Don't do the movement with your arms, do it in your torso, turning. Pushing lower back down. Yep. One more each. And then you are all set to go for some stretching. Squeezing. Mountain climber. 2, 1. Final round of this one. So inhaling and exhaling, pushing underneath yourself, doing the rotation, bring it from one side to the other one. And final exercise, pushing lower back down. So pushing down before you're lifting up. And you can go here if you are too tired to go all the way up. And same amount on each side. Great. Get water. Stopping here. Yep. Get some well-deserved water, and I will, of course, as always, if not in the workout, put a link on top and below for you to do some stretching. Feel free to put a comment below. It's always great to connect with you out there. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're doing better than from you started. And let me know if there's something else you would like to have here to do different kind of sessions. Always great to get a input from you guys. And until then, please hit the subscribe button so you get notified every time I post a session. And I will see you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.